And HR says that the biggest problem in hiring right now isn't AI, it's you. And I took notes, so let's talk about it. A new Equifax survey found that 73% of HR leaders say that they've dealt with false or misleading information from job applicants. The biggest problem wasn't fake degrees, although that is a problem. 50% said that candidates most often lie about their employment history. And just to be clear, employment history is the record of where you've worked, your job titles, how long you've worked there. And I always see jokes about people when companies got a business, they claim a position, but they can tell when you're lying, guys. Another 35% said that applicants lied about education, licenses, or professional certifications. We're looking at you, Cheyenne Bryant. Credentials are things that prove that you're qualified, like degrees or certifications or professional licenses. And then there was another study from Resume.io that found 21.5% of job seekers admitted to lying on their resumes within the last year. The two biggest lies: inflating job titles, and exaggerating skills. Amanda Augustine, who is a career expert at Resume.io, she says that many job seekers feel pressured because the market is so competitive. They quoted her saying employers are increasingly relying on AI screening and applicant tracking systems. It's understandable that some candidates feel that they need to polish their experience just to get noticed. She also warned that lies often get discovered during interviews or after someone is hired. I personally have found them during background checks.
Marcus, they not hiring us. They not giving us opportunities, Marcus. It's not fair. We can't get a job. It's too long to get a job. The process is crazy. 10 interviews. What's going on, Marcus? Help. Y'all be lying. See, corporations react to y'all. When they keep finding out that you lying on your resume, you lying on your application, they gonna make this process so much harder to find the real you. And the real you ain't gonna come in the first interview, the second interview, the third interview. It might come after the fourth or fifth interview. Gives them time to do an actual real background check on you and actually verify everything that you have. That's the reason why y'all can't get a job, is because y'all lying. And there's a survey coming out showing that y'all lying. And AI has really messed y'all up. Lying on your resume, using AI to create your resume, not doing things the right way. AI is catching all of y'all. That's why y'all unemployed. So when I look at a lot of y'all that's unemployed, and you talk about I submitting all these resumes and that, because you lying. You know that resume is not real. You know that stuff on the resume that you putting is not the way that it's supposed to be. So they doing, they fact checking. That's why it takes longer. That's why it's more interviews. That's why it's a lengthier process. That's why they want you to do the work right in front of them, because they want to see if you got the skill, because y'all been lying and y'all finally getting caught. AI is catching y'all left and right, but y'all still go on social media talking about I can't get a job, Marcus. Why they not hiring? Why they won't give me opportunity? This is not fair. Y'all better appreciate the job that you got and keep it, because a lot of y'all think y'all can quit y'all job and go get another job. That is the furthest thing from the truth. But we have to understand and we have to look at, stop lying. When are y'all gonna be honest to get a job? Oh, it's so much pressure. I gotta lie. That's not an excuse to lie. It's competitive. I gotta make myself look better than what I am. That's lying. That's called being a fraud. So these companies are reacting to you guys defrauding them and not telling the truth. If you can't be yourself, if you can't write your real qualifications and just live with that, then won't you improve your qualifications? Won't you actually get those certifications? Won't you actually get a job that can tell that will show that you're able to do it and not lie? A lot of y'all uncomfortable when y'all submit your resumes anyway. Because you know you lying. You know you use AI to build it. You know you trying to put in words and stuff to make yourself sound smarter and put in dates and things and degrees and certification. Y'all getting caught. If they writing reports on this and they telling y'all, we know y'all cheating, we know y'all not telling the truth, then maybe y'all should actually work towards your certifications. What we see in America, and I've always said this, I said a lot of y'all don't want to work. A lot of y'all don't want to do the things that you're supposed to do to be able to get more money in your pockets. If you want your resume to say you got all those certifications, you got all those skills, then get it. Work your butt off to get these things so when you submit your resume, you're able to submit it and not know that you're lying.
Art Lautenbach of Equifax Workforce Solutions, his advice to employers was that in a complex hiring market, the smartest approach is simple: trust but verify. Meaning that companies shouldn't automatically believe everything on a resume. They should verify it first, which they're supposed to when they do background checks. What is everybody lazy? What's going on? Chris Johnson of Equifax Workforce Solutions, he said that AI should help employers catch fake information, not replace good hiring decisions. Uh, are you making a request? because that's spotty. Trusted high quality data helps HR leaders make more informed decisions. Now, y'all, let's get into these numbers. So, 73% of HR leaders have caught misleading candidate information. 50% say that employment history is the biggest issue. 35% say that candidates lie about education or licenses. 21.5% of job seekers admitted to lying. 73% of employers say that they have received AI generated resumes with false information. And 36% say that AI generated resumes have reduced their confidence in hiring. Sound off in the comments, child. And HR says that the
Stop lying. When you're submitting your application, when you're trying to get these jobs, stop lying. You know what you did at the job. You know your titles. You know your certifications. You know your degree. Stop lying. Put in the work and do exactly what you need to do to be able to get the job under honest pretenses. See, you guys are lying, and how do you feel good about lying before you get a job? And the one thing I love about data never lies. 73% of y'all been caught by HR. What does he say? 60 or 70% of y'all admit to lying on your resume. So the proof is in the pudding that y'all lying. There's no escaping to the fact that, oh, I'm not lying. Oh, that's false. This is true. You guys are actually telling on yourselves because it's a blind survey or anonymous survey. That's the reason why a lot of y'all can't be working. It's because you guys are submitting applications and submitting resumes and they getting flagged. They're actually verifying. This ain't like COVID when they ain't got time to verify things. If you think we think you could do it, we're gonna hire you and give you a chance. No, these companies are taking their time now because they want the right people. Because they've been lied to by a lot of y'all about, oh, the skills you can do, I can do that, I can do that. And then you get the opportunity and you fail and you're not good at it. It's just one of those things is that these companies have the upper hand and these companies have the thing that a lot of these unemployed people don't have. They have time. They're willing to wait. They're willing to do their research. They're willing to go and make sure and verify every single thing on your resume before they even give you an opportunity to do a phone interview. And then you got to do multiple phone interviews to make sure your attitude is not phony, to make sure you're not a phony person. That's the thing y'all got to understand, man. Be honest. The companies have the leverage over a lot of you guys. And I feel like they will have this leverage for the next 10, 15 years. You guys had leverage during COVID. You guys were winning. You guys got hired, fired, hired again. You quit, get another job. Those days are over for employees and people that are looking for a job. You have to move to the beck and call of that employer now. If not, you better do social media or you better do content. You better do something else. But if you are seriously sitting here and coming to the thing and thinking that I won't get caught, AI is on y'all. AI is going to find out every single thing that you lie about as soon as you submit it. And when we see these videos of people saying, I submitted my application and 20 minutes later they said, I'm not qualified for the job. That's how fast AI is. They don't take long to verify your information through AI. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's always in case you think rock, keep it going. Tap into the No Filter Morning Show. Link in the show description below. I appreciate you guys and I'm out. I'm not African American, bro. I'm American. Temporary status shouldn't be 40 years. This is why we can't help single moms. We gotta make snitching great again. If I see a man, he don't take care of his kids, he's a bum. Unsubscribe. I'm still gonna keep going up. My issue is that you are really hard on single mothers. It will always be the woman's fault. Start snitching, y'all. I haven't seen a smart black Democrat. Let's keep it funky. Why was the woman created? It's called the No Filter Morning Show. It's straight like that.